Hello, everybody. Happy Frontline-59 day. um, I slept in this morning because it's a Sunday. Nobody drops on a Sunday. I put my keyboard back together because I gave it a cleaning last night. And I was like, I'll finish this tomorrow. It's not like Project Wingman DLC is gonna drop. But now it has, and we're here, and I'm very excited. So, surprise, I wasn't expecting to be here today either, but Abi Romani, the mad lad, decided to drop on a Sunday afternoon. So we're here, and we're gonna play Project Wingman's Frontline-59 campaign. So let's go ahead and get into it. See, just making sure my settings are more or less what I expect them to be. Got some stick drift that's shown up on my stick, so this is going to be an exciting experience for all of us. That's way too high. Nice. Alright, I have not played this. I did not fall for Sony's bait and buy a PlayStation just to play a Project Wingman mini campaign. So I'm going in sort of blind. I remember watching this like when it came out, but I've slept since then. Jack, I didn't either. RBD2 said, surprise, the DLC is on PC now. Yeah, this is a DLC for those who didn't know because it was trapped in PlayStation hell. This is a other side of the war story where the player is a Federation reservist. So we're gonna be fighting for the bad guys. This takes place during the Cascadian War, while Hitman Team and Monarch can run around fucking things up. And I think runs right up until the end of the, right around the end of the first game. We are Reservist Unit K9, being sent up to the front line to defend Magadan. There it is. There's our title drop. Project Wingman is away. Finally, we get to play the heroes. Yeah, I guess. Crimson Squadron DLC when? Alright, so you guys know what's gotta happen here. We've got two planes to choose from. The F-16, which I love. But you know I gotta have that two-seater. So we're gonna be rocking the F-14. I usually like to take the high velocities just to get hits on target, and then MLAs to load out. It is going to be fully anti-air in this mission. I don't remember if the main campaign did this, but I like that it puts the target count on the loadout screen. I don't think it did. This is nice to have a little heads up of like, hey, dingus, load out your plane appropriately. Yeah, we're playing Waifu Wars, J. Mary. You better believe it. Here we go.
ones that showed up? We're the lowest on the chain for the reserves. No one on our level ever expects to be activated. Didn't you know there was a war going on? I thought Cascadia was losing. Well, the Federation certainly isn't winning if we're going out.
My radio set at home was just able to get through to Cascadia last week. Something went wrong with the Fed sensors over there.
The rest of Magadan's reserve division.
Oh, okay. So that that means this happens right after Pillars of Communication. All right. Goodbye, J. Mary. Enjoy playing the game for yourself.
Should we wait for the rest? That doesn't matter now. K9A, your designated flight leader. Take off and proceed to the mission area.
Oh, hang on. I have thrust on the bumper for some reason. Can't have that. Okay. And where is rudder? There we go. Hello? All right, that looks right. There we go. Our buddy doesn't know how to fly. We are not off to a good start, chat. I mean, I don't know how to fly either. It has, I've not touched this game in a hot minute. But it's just like riding a bike. I'm really excited about this. All right, we're going to the Bering Strait. Oh man, so this is, yeah, this starts right around Cold War, Mission 11.
This is airborne warning and control systems aircraft Vita. I've been sent by Federation Command.
No, Storm, this is on PC as of today.
Sound off on your TAC names. How many times we gotta get it through your cordium line skull? We're reservists. We don't get the typical pilot jockey treatment. We're just K9A through D, plus A's Wizzo. Nothing special. Can you amateurs make anything easy for me? Make something up. Fine. K9D. Brick. Where'd you get that from? Job. I'm a bricklayer outside of this. Guess that works. K9B. Rookie. Reporting in. K9C. Cobb.
Call me IT then. It's what those unappreciative assholes call me at work anyway.
IT, my wife.
Hey, looky here, boys. Looks like we got some fans fresh for a beatdown. Let's get 'em. Are these morphs? No shit, they're coming head on. Draugr, on you.
Okay, 1 hour after Peacekeeper deployment. So yeah, this is right after Cold War.
Hold your ground. What a goddamn mess. We're engaging? It was a disaster. Command just sent us out there to die. What the hell did we miss? Incoming missile. Move. Right side of the
War seems combat capable. Vector toward us.
Deal with them if they interfere. We're chasing down the mother of all targets.
So these are guys that crossed the strait chasing after Crimson after we wiped the floor with them in Mission 11.
This can't be any worse than my stupid office work. Come on, driver. Let's go.
I'll take care of this one.
This is great.
You mean to tell me you're all combat ineffective? It was a massacre out there. We barely crossed the IDL with those bloodthirsty dogs on our heels. The enemy's on
Brick is he's our dad buddy. Who's the guy in AC7? Jaeger, right? Who's like talking about his son all the time. Oh, that didn't kill? You have chip. Oh, I had Bill stolen.
Good time, good time.
That'll get him. Well, Chad, I'm having a great day. I was not expecting playing game today, so this has been just a pleasant surprise. What about you guys? How's everybody else doing? It's the first of the month. I played AC7 several times, and all of my knowledge of the game has been replaced with Max Source video. Yeah. Yeah, Max does some really cool stuff. You guys should check him out if you're not familiar. I know he's been working on like an Elden Ring video for months that I think just dropped a couple days ago. So I actually do need to check that out. His editing style is highly detailed. Yeah, just do some of that pilot shit. Man, $300. This dude shoots down a Fed and he can't even buy a PlayStation 5 with it. The economy truly is in shambles and the world on fire. That ought to get him. Nah.
Kingdom mobilized every fighter they had to join in over the Bering Strait. You have all that's left now. It's not supposed to be my problem they went all in on a dogfight.
This guy gonna head on me? Nah, that's gonna miss. There we go. Had to remind myself that the gun in Project Wingman is great, unlike, you know, some other playing game. It's actually really funny that this is out because I was talking just last night about how there's another indie playing game in development. It's called Project Red Sun, and I highly recommend taking a look. So they're doing some cool stuff. But it seemed like It was a much how Project Wingman was spawned from wanting Ace Combat to come to PC and being tired of how long it was taking. Project Red Sun feels a little bit like Frontline-59 is taking too long. I'm tired of waiting for more Project Wingman, I'll just make it myself. Oh, it's yapping through Galaxy. Galaxy, my waifu. I'm about to get hit, yeah. My squad are a bunch of goofy little guys, like Spare Squadron. Even gotta... Well, I guess Bookie is the opposite of High Roller. That gonna yeah, that'll get him. Take that, High Roller. I mean, he's a little busy being dead to, you know, a little too busy to take offense. I guess if Bookie dies, that'll be something they have in common. There he is. The gaslight gatekeeping girl boss. So is there a good ending if I shoot down Crimson 1 right now? Oh, here we go. Boss fight. Come here, buddy.
Keep your heads on a swivel. Don't lose track of the target. Just keep focused on them. Are you talking to yourself, Bookie? I shut down dozens like you.
Kill him! There we go. Put the nose on him and kill him! Oh, another flight. Alright. Oh, these guys are not the brightest bunch, are they? Cross the IDL, no fuel, and you're just gonna, what, steal theirs?
Something about the job twist wires. We all have to be a little twisted to be pilots. I guess that's why driver's such a natural.
Run in circles around them. We've got this.
I will say this boss theme goes too hard for a bunch of no-names that don't even show up in the main campaign. Jose Pavli, once again, just knocking it out of the park.
He's got the right idea. Enemy down.
Enemy marked one. Break. He made it.
Not gonna hit? Yeah. Alright.
Enemies locking onto you.
I think this guy's the last one.
Good luck.
That ought to get him. Not quite.
This is the way.
There we go. God, you're a dick.
Reserve division. Thank you. Cruise it out.
Captain Griffiths to
At least one of them's nice.
This is an order, or else your contract and pay are null and void. Back off. We can't risk extending the front line this far.
I disagree, Griffiths. This is an opportunity.
How does striking Margadon help us liberate Cascadia? That's not the type of war we want to fight.
Think. For the first time in 100 years, the Federation itself can be attacked directly. We are not conquerors, but we can give the beast a bloodletting. And I know a lot of men willing to volunteer for such an operation. Besides, any pressure that we can apply here means pressure alleviated from Cascadia.
We'll consider it, General Faust. K9, we need you to RTB immediately. It's all gone wrong. Was that all the survivors? There were only a dozen. We're lucky that there were even that many.
Yeah, prom night, it's out today.
To those godless mercenaries to fight their war.
Just
They are making a mistake.
a random Sunday,
Back from.
RB was like, hey, by the way, Frontline-59 is on PC.
Cascadian business, aren't we? I should have stayed home and ignored the call to report. Rather take a jail sentence than whatever the hell this is.
It is what it is. Hey, driver. Good stuff.
I think it's actually not a random Sunday either. I think it is not a coincidence that today is December 1st.
All right, K9, let's head back.
The fact that it dropped suddenly ready on December 1st suggests that the state was contractually obligated, or rather not releasing before this point was.
Alright, we're back on the ground and there's barely any room to taxi. I've never seen this airport so busy.
It was the closest place we could reroute survivors. The next airbase over is full.
This isn't even an airport. It's just a seasonal runway. The only reason we have our combat aircraft here is to give the local mechanics jobs.
We'll get used to it. I don't like this any more than you do, but this, like you, are all we have to work with. I'm sure you know that reports from Cascadia haven't been entirely illuminating. But you've seen with your own eyes what's going on. Because of that, you're now being called to serve. According to the statutes enshrined in the Federation Charter, and the joint articles of defense as issued by the parties between the Magadan territories and the Pacific Federation, Magadan's reserve divisions are being mobilized and federalized.
When I joined the reserves, I agreed to help out with earthquakes, the occasional smuggler intercepts, and even those stupid parades down by the Capitol, but not this. I didn't sign up to get thrown into a meat grinder.
Then Prey today was the worst of it. Just a flare-up from overeager mercenaries with the confidence they've gotten with Cascadia's backing. Driver, I don't know about your leadership skills, but for now, this squadron organization works, especially after today. You saved lives, and performed far better than even I would have anticipated. Right now, with K9, you will be perhaps the most frontline fighter squadron here in Magadan. The safety of the Federation is in your hands as we regroup. Get ready. We'll need you back in the air ASAP.
Alright, let's get on to the next one. This is actually a really good setup, in hindsight, that the reservists have to be sort of thrown into the front line because the Federation fucked up in Cold War.
Has been deteriorating rapidly since your activation. As the Federation has begun to reorganize in light of its air power losses over the Bering Strait, Cascadia and its mercenary forces, knowing that we're at our weakest, have sought out to do the unthinkable. A fleet of warships has gathered up and set sail for Magadan. Despite the fact we are still engaged within Cascadia, the Cascadians have been able to rally their own navy and merchant marine to launch a full-scale invasion. With only 1 day's notice, we've activated the ground reserve divisions and have begun to fortify likely landing zones. K9, you are needed in the air immediately to cripple the enemy landing operations. We don't know how long we can keep up a direct defensive confrontation. However, if we can give the Cascadians a black eye as they come in, it'll give the Federation more time to rally troops. We need you up there. Dismissed.
Seems a little quiet. I can turn that up. Alright, I snuck it up by a few. Let me know if it's still too quiet or if I overcorrected. Alright. So we've got still F-16, F-14, and the fucking Frogfoot. I feel like I should, because this is ground heavy, and like, it's not P-dubs until we fly out in our, Soviet shitbox, isn't it? Alright, let's do this. Well, yeah, I should have brought the guns for fuller auto. Ah! Kicking myself now.
The Cascadians have already started their invasion. Defense operations are now underway.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to the hangar for that. Wasn't expecting my team to just fly by. Alright. Thank you, Jack. Yes, we are going to assert dominance on the Cascadians. I'd actually forgotten that the Frogfoot gets fuller auto. But here we are.
Defense operations are now underway. ISR counts 323 Cascadian ships, non-uniform, with the first wave consisting of 50. You can expect reasonably at least 50,000 troops in total, with more on the way if they secure the beaches.
Just gonna YOLO this. Flares.
Mercenaries. Most bloodthirsty army on Earth, and their mercenaries versus us. A few companies of reservists. What do you think about those odds, Sergeant? Depends on whether or not our air cover is any good.
Fuller Auto! Oh my god, he's dead!
Begin the defensive operations. Pax Federation.
Once out of the air, we've got the ground. We're gonna make the Federation pay for Presidia.
K9, engage.
How the hell did the Cascadians get an invasion fleet in less than a week?
Half of northern Cascadia is either in the cargo or fishing biz. They got the boats, trust me. That fleet has way too much concentrated firepower, K9.
This is actually legitimately a really good idea.
Concentrate on providing support.
So I'm just gonna be able to strafe these ships with the RGPs.
The closest thing we have to defensive positions are parking lots and sheds. What are we supposed to do against the Cascadian military? Gas. My Charlie reporting in. The Cascadians have made it to land. Enemy composition is confirmed to be the Cascadian Marine Guard, Black Eagle Division. We need assistance. ASAP. I'm down.
A little jealous we're not down on the ground. Seems like they don't even need the air support.
Don't get cocky. We got things inbound. They're right there. Shoot!
There was no way we were going to deny them landing at all. We need any and all air support.
K9's on station. We'll do what we can.
Yeah, that'll work.
Appreciate it.
If we had regular military forces out here, none of this would be happening. None of this would be happening if the Federation didn't snowball half our damn Air Force into a dogfight.
Oh, I'm a little scared.
Shut that door! Fall back when they get inside of our line! Watch out! Keep it together. You're the section commander.
I whiffed all that. Oh, I hit.
Driver, incoming! Hold down your sector! If we can even stop their momentum for a second, that opens them up to the air support! They're here! Number 3, shoot! Shoot!
God bless Fuller Auto. So you've chosen death.
Vita, this is an entire invasion force. We can't cover it all.
Just do what you can.
You sound like my goddamn no good husband. Shit.
Is missing like half of those shots.
Enemy spearhead force composition specifically identifies as veterans from Cascadia's peacekeeper deployment during Oceania. Rams along deployed with them. What about the aircraft overhead? No idea. Ground unit all that had the round table mark though. Crystal Kingdom should have hunted down every last merc in the last war. Damn it. Watch soon.
Incoming planes! I thought we could understand power doing
And I gotta do a bomber intercept in this shitbox. We're gonna make it by the power of fuller auto. There we go. Need to pick up a little speed.
Where's Division M? In the armored?
The tanks were taken by regular forces and sent to Cascadia. They've only got rifles now.
In gun right. Damn it. Alright. Fold them into the Epsilon's anti-tank defenses.
We can put an end to the offensive, but we can't do anything about those planes.
Division K9, we need you on top of the situation.
We're trying!
Hit? No. But I got something that'll hit. Fuller auto! That.
We're moving on defensive positions now. Seems like they've only got old machine guns and anti-tank guns mostly. The most dangerous thing right now is their top cover.
Let the mercs handle it. Keep pushing. Only 4 of them. They can't be everywhere at once.
Do we trust this rebel general anyway? She used to gut mercs like us in the last war.
Don't worry. She needs feds more. Bombers from Rose Tower AFB vectoring in hot. Don't be in the target zones. Final warning.
K9, we have new contacts bearing 015. Enemy bombers. Take them out ASAP or the defensive lines will collapse. One thing at a time. Do we have any backup? Negative. Closest group is still a ways out.
Oh, this is just shitbox versus shitbox warfare.
Cascadians.
Enemy target down.
Let them chase after us! As long as our air cover tells them off, we'll be fine!
Target down.
Start the motor fire ASAP. Drop them in and beat them down.
Warning, you're being tracked. AWACS, keep scaling up on fighters. The bombers might be in trouble.
Got it. I've had enough of these reservist pilots.
Within gun range.
Something of a shitbox enthusiast myself. Yeah, that's how I felt after doing the what's her name? The Frost Druid boss fight in this thing. On hard in my first run through the game. Because I was a fool.
Clear for guns. The logistics trucks have shown up.
Good. Unload ammo and put the wounded on. We'll start sooner rather than later with the pullout.
We have a long-range contact. Federation Navy.
Thank God.
Federation Navy contact. No, scratch that. Incoming enemy battleship.
Oh, it's the eminent domain.
It was the Navy's most advanced battleship, but the Cascadians hijacked it. They're gonna start showing the front line.
An inside job, if you ask me.
Portion of eminent domain getting on station. Unlock all bodies and get ready for salvos on line command.
Hi, Woodward.
General quarters. All hands battle stations.
The IC's locked into a Rocky battle net. Fire support request for force recon coming in now.
Thanks for flying right into that.
We'll have to stay behind to cover the retreat. Don't argue about it. Just go. You're dead, man. You hear me? With enemy air cover and the advance being pushed off by the weather, we only have one issue, K9. An enemy fleet and landing force has moved into blocking positions to cut off the retreat. Deal with it.
4 planes against an entire fleet? We're better than we thought, but not that good.
We're good enough. According to Clemson. This is Peacekeeping Squadron Steel vectoring in. Sorry, we're late. Understandably, Crystal Kingdom is disorganized right now. We're not complaining if you're here to join. Peacekeepers don't miss flights. K-98, we're following you to take out this fleet. Steel, engage. K-9, destroy the fleet. Incoming fighters!
88 at SAM stations, tracking it online.
All right.
Before we can box in the retreating forces.
E6, are you sure crossing the front dispatch is a good idea?
The ships are one thing. But if I learn anything in the front,
Full auto versus a fleet.
they're gear fighting in a
I think full auto wins.
Now hurry up, go! The storm won't cover everything.
Oh my god.
50% integrity.
Get bodied.
Damn them. Should have asked the ground for help.
Oh.
Kill them all. We're nothing without their signatures.
What the hell are you talking about?
Good offensive, driver.
They're nothing without their forum signatures.
Target down!
Glad this thing has a low stall speed.
Ground target destroyed.
Oh no 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 nah! I found the low stall speed. Oh, I'm in misery. Alright, let's run it back without greeting a ship to my death.
Now underway. ISR counts 323 Cascadian ships, non-uniform, with the first wave consisting of 50. We can expect reasonably at least 50,000 troops in total, with more on the way if they secure the beachhead. The air cover composition is also non-uniform. Mercenaries. Most bloodthirsty army on Earth, and they're mercenaries versus us. Few companies of reservists. What do you think about those odds, Sergeant? Depends on whether or not our air cover is any good. Mark time. 12 noon. Begin the defensive operations. Pax Federation. Not out here! We've got the ground! We're gonna make the Federation pay for Presidia! K9, engage.
How the hell did the Cascadians get an invasion fleet in less than a week?
Half the northern Cascadia is either in the cargo or fishing biz. We got the boats, trust me. That fleet has way too much concentrated firepower, K9. Advise you to stay behind the red line indicated on your radar. Concentrate on providing support to the defenses as they engage the landing forces. On you, driver.
The closest thing we have to defensive positions are parking lots and sheds. What are we supposed to do against the Cascadian military? Gas. Right, Charlie reporting in. The Cascadians have made it to land. Enemy composition is confirmed to be the Cascadian Marine Guard, Black Eagle Division. We need assistance. ASAP.
Having to restart a level always sucks, but it's especially true for flight action. Yeah, I think a lot of that is the sort of score attack nature of Ace Combat. Since if you want like the best rank, you can't restart. And these missions are just fairly long. So like Project Wingman has no checkpoints, so I've got to run back this like 20-minute mission because I messed up at minute 18. Which I'm not necessarily opposed to, because generally, I feel like in most cases, and I say this realizing that I am not like, I'm pretty good at flight action, but I still feel like most cases you don't die because something was too hard. You die because you did something stupid and went, oh god, okay, I will just not do that, and then I'll be fine. Like, I've never gotten stuck in flight action. I feel like that would be pretty frustrating.
You sound like my goddamn no good husband. Shit.
Ground unit destroyed. Reports are coming through. Enemy spotted first contact.
Long missions, and it really kills the momentum. Yeah, that's definitely a big part of it. So you're just kind of vibing, getting into the mission, and it's like, all right, well, run it back.
Crystal Kingdom should have hunted down every last merc in the last war. Damn it.
Good luck.
Like, I'm glad the last mission of the main campaign is a separate mission, because I can see a much worse version of Project Wingman where you have to do all of Presidia again, that like 30-minute long mission before the final boss if you die, and that would frustrate people.
I heard stories about mercenary pilots like these. Vita, are any of them true?
Propaganda. Shoot them all down. You're better than them.
I feel like Vita loses the ground to say that the reservists are better than mercenaries when the Federation is canonically getting its ass beat at this point in the campaign.
First defensive phase lines are gone, and we have reservists moving back.
All units, all units. Remember to pull back when defensive positions are compromised. The Federation needs you alive.
I suppose you could argue that Hitman Team is doing most of the heavy lifting in the campaign.
Guess we won't need those bombers after all.
Move it! Keep it moving! Get off the beachhead!
Don't give up. We're not backing off that easily. Who is this Cascadian CO anyway? Faust? Why do we have Elizabeth down here? Faust has swayed independence first HQ. Think about how history will look on her. Bombers from Rose Tower AFB vectoring inbound. Don't be in the target zones. Final warning. K9, we have new contact bearing 015. Enemy bombers. Take them out ASAP or the defensive lines will collapse. One thing at a time. Do we have any backup? Negative. Closest group is still a ways out. We're gonna level these assholes.
Also grateful to RB that the cloud cover is a little bit higher in this mission. So I remember face planting into the water on I think Eminent Domain in the main campaign, because it's like something like 1,200 feet above sea level.
Start the notify ASAP. Drop them in and beat them down. start sooner rather than later with the pullout.
We have a long-range contact. Federation Navy.
Thank God.
Federation Navy contact. No, scratch that. Incoming enemy battleship. Right. What's the problem? It was the Navy's most advanced battleship, but the Cascadians hijacked it. They're gonna start showing the front line.
An inside job, if you ask me.
Eminent domain, getting on station. Unlock all batteries and get ready for salvos on my command. General quarters. General quarters. All hands, battle stations.
The IC locked into overarchy battle net. Fire support request from Force Recon coming in now.
Filter through. Can be tracking numbers now on all viable fire missions.
They told me naval bombardments were ancient history.
Captain, all stations reporting ready.
I love Woodward's VA. He's having so much fun.
Is that son of...
Enemy naval barrage just took out the forward command post.
Vita, from where K9 is looking, we're not holding out against this.
Our steering force is reporting good effect on targets.
Send a forward ticket to start closing the noose. Tell Faust she'll owe me for this. Aye, Captain. Keep up the barrage. If they don't stop fighting, I'll fly the yard myself. This is always on them.
Incoming! Go evasive!
Vita, call the retreat. These odds aren't in our favor.
Damn it! You're right. K9, keep picking off forward units. I'll start organizing the retreat. Keep putting losses on them. They're not getting this beachhead without their pound of flesh.
It's you or me, Cascadian.
I'm going to a Winchester on ammo.
What's the other set? What do we do?
Keep to the plan. Keep fighting back when we're overrun.
We can't keep doing this forever, you idiots.
Run down! Fire missions keep rolling in. We've broken their run.
Must not pull any punches then. It's a damn shame though we can't deal with their air support. Missiles locking on. Missiles locking on. That naval barrage took out all of our officers.
This is V6 to anyone on this net. We have firm chain of command that holds fast.
All ground reserve division units, key into my comms ASAP. Information and orders will be coming down the line. K98, good time.
They're on us, driver!
Some of us will have to stay behind to cover the retreat. Don't argue about it. Just go.
You're dead, Fed. You hear?
With enemy air cover and the advance being pushed off by the weather, we only have one issue, K9. An enemy fleet of landing forces moved into blocking positions to cut off the retreat. Deal with it.
4 planes against an entire fleet. We're better than we thought, but not that good.
You're good enough. According to Crimson. This is Peacekeeping Squadron. Steel vectoring in. Sorry we're late. Understandably, Crystal Kingdom is disorganized right now. We're not complaining if you're here to join. Peacekeepers don't miss fights. K98, we're following you to take out this fleet. Steel, engage.
K9, destroy the fleet.
Incoming fighters.
AAN SAM stations tracking and online. Deal with them before we can box in the retreating forces.
Alright, now to do this without crashing.
The ships are one thing. But if I learn anything in the front, it's that no one's going to gamble their gear fighting in a Magadine storm. Now hurry up, go! The storm will cover everything. Just pray that K9 can kill this fleet before we cross within their fire zone.
All hands? General quarters? General quarters. Head over fast passes. Don't gamble your life on an attack run.
at 50% integrity.
Damn them! We should have asked the Crown for help!
Kill them all. Nothing without their signatures.
What the hell are you talking about?
They're gonna hit the cannon. Yeah. That was pretty close. I don't remember if naval ships have collision like airships do, but that would have been a really embarrassing way to die.
In gun range. Ground strike successful. Enemies on my scope.
Forward picket fleet lost. It was those fighters. Your orders, Captain? Do not concern yourself with this, Captain Woodward. Head back to Cascadia and report back to General Headquarters. The eminent domain has done enough.
I lost good sailors today, General. I hope you know what you're doing in Magadan.
We're not just in Magadan, Captain. We're in the Federation. Proceed with fortification operations. We will light this frozen wasteland on fire. For Cascadia's sake, of course.
Vita, the last forces are pulling out. We're in the clear. Tell the pilots they saved our butts out here today.
Roger that. K9, Steel, we're in the clear. RTB.
The Cascadians don't know what it means to fight a war. After this, they will. K9, we're needed elsewhere until the rest of the Federation military can arrive in region. Impress me. Magadan needs new peacekeepers. Peacekeeping Squadron Steel, RTB.
You're right. I'm not re-upping on the next contract if this is how it's gonna go from now on.
K9, RTB.
Well, that was pretty fun. Got some nice mission variety so far.
K9, thanks to you, we inflicted heavy casualties against the Cascadians as they came ashore. It would have been near impossible to stop them from landing. However, for what you and the defenders did, it was enough for now. With the Cascadians on the ground in country, our only hope is to dig in, lick our wounds, and wait for reinforcements from the rest of the Federation to counterattack. Be on standby, K9. K9, your orders have come through. In the weeks since Cascadia has made landfall, they've been able to push well into Magadan, cutting off any communication we have to the coast. Ground reservists have done their best to slow the offensive down, but without
Like
a proper
the,
counterattack, the front line
like
will
battle
never be
map?
stabilized. With the bulk of the Federation military in Asia about to redeploy to assist Magadan, we have to set up the tactical situation in such a way that this doesn't turn into a meat grinder. We have designated this spot outside the city of Celiadan as where we can break the enemy line. As we speak, a bomber squadron from Victoria in the core Federation is on its way to break their offensive. K9, your direct objective today is to suppress the enemy air defenses behind their lines that are keeping the Cascadian front line stable. Once those air defenses are taken out, you will then task to cover the main bomber strike force to take out the main Cascadian FOB. You can expect heavy enemy anti-air yourself as you strike their positions, but we have confidence in your abilities. Get to your planes. Dismissed.
All right. What do we have to pick from this time? Assume the same planes, and yeah, one new one. The F-15. I love it, but I gotta stick with the two-seaters. Let's take some bombs since it's ground heavy. And see what we're in for. All right, I'm jamming with this.
Bomber squadron right on station.
Hang on.
Stand by. Seed aircraft are beginning their mission now. K9, good to see you. Our mission brief said you'd punch above your weight. Your flight lead especially. Don't take too long. We don't have the fuel to loiter.
Our flight lead's pretty good. We're literally the bottom. Don't know if that's an accurate compliment.
All elements are in position. Begin the operation. 303, be advised the Lancelot will be linking up with you on the way. Copy all.
If it's something I won't miss when we're done here, it's gonna be how much our higher-ups won't tell us. Lancelot?
Not your concern yet, Rookie. K9, engage at will.
Rookie, engaging is fragged. Cop engaging.
Rick, here we go.
Driver, engage.
We've got leakers coming from due west. Looks like the rest of the Federation's been finally making up.
We're one of the most forward units. If we lose our momentum, this invasion stalls.
Main targets are the AA clusters. Once they're down, 303 will send strategic packages behind you before the main show.
Looks like the flashpoint is now. Mobilize the battle plan immediately. We need to get to the city before their bombers get through.
Looks like K9 is back. Here's 6 actual dual defenders of
This is funky.
and get that
Oh, Jose, you've done it again.
Ordnance deployed.
This city is the hedge. We need to solidify ourselves here in Magadan.
I think that fell short. Yeah, that sucks.
Leakers identified as fighters. Let's go get them, boys.
K9, incoming interceptors. Stay on mission.
Right on!
That one short too. I really suck at bombing in this game. Oh my god! All right. Those Sams have hands.
Bomber squadron right on station. 303 stand by. Seed aircraft are beginning their mission now. K9, good
Oh my. Chad, I'm good at flight action. I swear. Okay, so don't get killed by AA, don't crash into a wind turbine. Win. Easy.
303 Bomber Squadron White on station. 303 standby. Seed aircraft are beginning their mission now. K9, good to see you. Our mission reset you punching above your weight. Your flight lead especially. Don't take too long. We don't have the fuel to loiter.
Our flight lead's pretty good. We're literally the bottom. Don't know if that's an accurate compliment.
All elements are in position. Begin the operation. 303, be advised the Lancelot will be linking up with you on the way. Copy all.
If it's something I won't miss when we're done here, it's gonna be how much our higher-ups won't tell us. Lancelot?
Not your concern yet, Bookie. K9, engage at will.
Rookie, engaging is fragged. Cop engaging.
Rick, here we go.
Driver, engage.
We've got leakers coming from due west. Looks like the rest of the Federation's been finally waking up.
Yeah, I'm just giving my life to show people how not to play projects with me.
Main targets are the AA clusters. Once they're down, the 303 will send strategic packages behind you before the main show. K9A, good time.
Face it! Looks like the flashpoint is now. Mobilize the battle plan immediately. We need to get to the city before their bombers get through.
Driver, missile fired.
Shoot the gun! Looks like K9 is back. He's 6 actual to all defenders of Celia.
That's really funny. The guy from the last mission is now a provisional officer because he's the highest ranked guy who didn't die, I guess.
This city is the hedge. We need to solidify ourselves here in Magadan.
Leakers identified as fighters. Let's go get them, boys.
K9, incoming interceptors. Stay on mission.
Target down!
Runners, get set.
This isn't too far from where I live.
Get talk! We've got a lock!
Harvey, take your group into
I like that this is a pretty wide, open, flat environment.
on you, driver. We'll be your backup.
Seems like the way to play with the artillery or the AA being a thing is just kind of boom and zoom. Yeah, now we're cooking.
Incoming! Incoming! Adjust the SAMs from high altitude to point defense. Good separation. Bombs away.
We didn't come all the way from Kowloon to just get shot down over territory that's supposed to be ours.
Positive tone.
Hold the line.
K9, keep on the pressure.
Driver, it's up to you. We're tied up here.
Fox 2, good shot.
Throw them up in volleys. They can't dodge them all. You idiot. Where's the AS to attack us?
K9A, missile on you.
Flak! That's new.
Federation dogs.
That wasn't in the main campaign. Oh, I'm scared.
I've got missiles the size of telephone poles going right past me.
Keep them out. We need to box them in for those bombers.
Yeah, you really have to boom and zoom on this mission. Hit your targets and get out. Ah, that totally whiffed. Fucks up the side of the mountain.
What good are the mercs if we don't have air superiority?
Go for guns.
Right. Yeah, this is tricky. Definitely feels like the, like this is made to be an expert campaign. I'm starting to feel that way anyway. I feel bad for anybody who bought this on PlayStation and just, like, jumped straight into Frontline-59.
Ship lands alert, fall into formation. K9, your mission tasking is now to escort the bombers.
Jeez, I thought these things were big from the ground.
303 on the move. Form on the line to that.
My entire goddamn life is just babysitting, isn't it? Driver, we'll follow your lead.
Sorry we're late. Kaiser's guns were hogging the runway. All mercenaries, take down those bombers. The Cascadians can't pay us if we're dead.
Give the bombers room to breathe. We don't want to ram right into them.
Out of bombs. Fun.
Enemies firing at you, driver.
Seems like we've been right time to a bit of danger for refits and rearm. Fire, I say bear.
Yeah, it is a little Ancient Godsy.
Concentrate on firepower on that airship. The bombers
To be fair, I think that it is generally a good idea for DLC campaigns to have hands, because the assumption should be that the player has already played the main campaign, so they know a thing or two.
geothermal signatures have been steadily rising in the week since the Cascadians landed. It has to be the result of the Cascadians wrecking our energy infrastructure behind their lines.
Oh, I get it. The second the Cascadians start kicking over geothermal production, the Federation kicks it into high gear.
Still
I'm scared. I'm on 4 HP in a dream, which now means the AA guns are the most dangerous thing in the map, because those are harder to dodge. Alright. We're fine. Everything is A-okay. Oh my god, the mission's not over yet. Oh, I'm scared of that flat. Hey, Sergi guy, thanks for coming in. That's gonna whiff. Oh, I got him. Now I'm just gotta hit and break off because I'm real scared of that flak right now. Ooh, 4 HP in a dream. Well, this MiG is still active. Man, that's cool. Glad you had a good day. Yes, it is the season to start decorating.
Regular military forces are now using the city as a jumping-off point to press back counteroffensives.
It's great to hear. Are we relieved?
Not quite yet. These counteroffensives are meant to relieve pressure elsewhere. Even if there was a victory today, understand that we are not yet at full operational capacity, and the Cascadians are beginning to dig in. K9, you're still on the hook. Get some rest, though. We'll need you up soon.
Yeah, I was real scared when that mission update triggered. Like, oh god, there's more. Oh, this is the good one.
Just driver.
I remember seeing this.
Throw us out. We've got a vested interest in our best pilot here.
Driver's our main overlay. We've got a lot riding on him, and I don't like being kept in the dark.
Consider it worker solidarity.
If you insist. Every day, more and more of the regular Federation military is able to get up to the front line here in Magadan. However, it is because of Magadan that we cannot have these forces transfer over and reinforce our contingents remaining in Cascadia. Crystal Kingdom has determined that we cannot afford to fight a protracted ground war in Magadan. If we do so, we will lose Cascadia within a month. On top of that, we're getting reports that Magadan's cordium and geothermal infrastructure is being torn apart. We cannot let this stand. Of the many offensive plans being drafted up, there is one that is inspired. And due to the nature of the situation, we are going through with it. Because of this, you are being sent on a mission that, uniquely, only you can be allowed to go on. I'll let our Special Forces liaison explain.
This is Highway 1, or at least the start of it. It's the infrastructure project which intends to connect the entire Federation from Margadan all the way out to Byzantium. Unfortunately, the Cascadian Frontline overtakes quite a bit of it in Margadan. Now, we've been using the construction of Highway 1 here in Margadan as a makeshift transit corridor due to it being underground. Not much resistance because it's only been us, and we've been in and out like rats. One of my men joked that, well, the tunnel is big enough that you could fly a plane through there. The main command
it's the tunnel run, baby.
The planned exit ramps on Highway 1. Now, all things considered, the Cascadians are well aware that we've got some nasty pilots and have been buffing up their AA on the front line. But if we go behind and strike at their nerve center, it's a crazy play, and at worst for Crystal Kingdom, they get a pilot we have to scrape off the walls. But at best, full collapse of the Cascadian offensive.
Driver, your orders are to fly into Highway 1, use it to make your way past the front line, and then emerge out of an exit to strike at the enemy HQ. If you pull this off, it'll expedite everything, including whether or not K9 can stand down. This will be a test of your skills like no other, driver. But we wouldn't have asked you if we didn't think you could do it.
Holy hell.
Yeah. Driver, I think you've got this one.
Oh, here we go. In terms of DLC for Unleashed 2, you're not really missing much. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't really know why I bounced off of Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. There we go. Had to make a very important settings change for this mission. Honestly, the Viper might be the move here. Yeah, but I gotta have my Wizzo waifu. In fact, we got the SU-37 as the new plane, but gotta do it for my wife. So we'll load up on bombs, and I will hopefully not suck at bombing this time. Here we go. Oh, here we go. All right, let's do it.
Roger, section. Beginning operation. Driver, be advised we'll be losing radar contact when you're in there. It's all on you now.
The on-ramp is secure. Everyone hold on to something.
I see the map that's tunnel.
Plane comes in, we'll send you flying.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
Why'd you bring me for this, asshole?
Clear insertion. It's up to him now.
Please obey highway regulations. Current traffic flow. Error.
Oh no! All right. I should not have held down the throttle. Let's try that again. I'm sorry. This has been scuffed. I'm good at flight action, I swear.
Security section and is awaiting infill. Roger, section. Beginning operation. Driver, be advised we'll be losing radar contact when you're in there. It's all on you now.
The on-ramp is secure. Everyone hold on to something. That backwash when that
Let's
plane
slow down
comes
a little
will
bit.
send you flying.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
Why did you bring me for this, asshole?
It was clear insertion. It's up to him now.
Please obey highway
Here we go.
current traffic flow. Error, error, error.
Yeah, it's a shame that line gets cut off if you're going too fast.
Highways are going to be shut the entire time. Oh, shit. No.
This is Satoshi Kono with FNN East. We bring to you continuing coverage of the illegal Cascadian invasion in Magadan. We talked to both displaced
This track is such a jam! Jose Pabli! You're the GOAT!
Before we get to that report, however, if you have any information about loved ones or friends stuck in Cascadian territory, both now in Magadan and in Cascadia itself, we urge you to call this hotline immediately so that the Federation State Department can assist them.
Ooh, that was a little scary. Oh. It lived. Those are new. Oh, it's the yacht, homie. Oh, no. Ah, I made it. I was so scared I was going to crash there. Oh my god, the sax! Mwah! Oh no! I missed it by this much. I couldn't see there was a laser in my face. That's my John. Okay. This time, it's gonna be Gucci. I crashed on purpose so we could listen to more of that jam. That's the excuse.
Roger, section. Beginning operation. Driver.
And so we can hear all of IT's line this time.
When you're in there. It's all on you now.
The on-ramp is secure. Everyone hold on to something. That backwash when that plane comes in will send you flying.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
What did you bring me for this, asshole? There was no goddamn reason you needed me here.
Clear insertion. It's up to him now.
Please obey highway regulations. Current traffic flow. Error, error, error. My eyes are going to be shut the entire time. Oh, shit. Nope.
See, I want to go fast because of that straight.
Driver's down.
Oh my god. I couldn't see where I was going. Yeah, I want to go fast because of the straightaway, and then there's that tight little turn. I'm embarrassed. Somebody take my good at playing games badge away.
Section 44 Bravo and to breaching party. 44 Bravo has secured a section.
Alright, so we gun it to the entrance and then use that straight to slow down.
Section. Beginning operation.
I'm beginning to realize the Viper would have been the play here just because it's so much smaller.
It's all on you now.
But we got to do it for the Wizzo.
Everyone hold on to something. That backwash when that plane comes in will send you flying.
Sounds kind of fun, actually.
What did you bring me for?
Clear insertion. It's up to him now.
Please obey highway regulations. Current traffic flow. Error.
Alright, I'm gonna resist the urge to gun it through this tunnel.
My eyes are going to be shut the entire time. Oh, shit. Nope.
There we go.
This is Satoshi Kono with FNN East. We bring to you continuing coverage of the illegal Cascadian invasion in Magadan. We talked to both displaced residents of Magadan and our brave Federation troops moving to the front lines, highlighting the depravity of the Cascadians against the innocent people of our Federation. Before we get to that report, however, if you have any information about loved ones or friends stuck in Cascadian territory, both now in Magadan and in Cascadia itself, we urge you to call this hotline immediately so that the Federation State Department can assist them.
Further update. Highway sensors are going off. Probably nothing. You see how fast they're going? This probably secondaries from what Faust is doing on the coast. Don't worry about it.
In other news today, Cascadian
Like, you gotta lock in.
Federation continue to be seized. However, investigations report that
I would love to see how fast someone can do this level. I feel like this mission with stuck accelerator on, or whatever the modifier is that makes it so that you're always accelerating, that is going to be like the hardest mission in the entire game.
Cascadian rhodium and material running silent. Federation refineries in Magadan were originally scheduled to up production
Like, I've finished the entire main campaign on Mercenary, and I'm scared of this tunnel.
managers in the corporate city.
You hear how the war is going back home?
Yeah, really well.
I hear once the big name works are wrapped up over there, they're gonna be sending them over. Oh man, Rogue Unit eliminated. Be over there.
Rogue unit eliminated.
I don't know how you get to the yacht, but I'm gonna let that dude yacht in peace. Shout out to the yacht homie.
Clear for guns.
Good shot! Target destroyed. Locked on. Incoming! Incoming! What? A plane? Radio topside. They've got incoming.
Alright, I see the exit. Just gotta go low and slow. And now we gun it out the exit. This mission is so cool. We made it.
Scramble the choppers and roll around the double A. They're all we have. This far behind the front line? I thought we were safe. Driver, you're back on radar. Give them hell. Where the hell did they come from?
Oh, that's a lot of heat. I'm scared. This is awesome, though.
General Fox, they're attacking our command post.
What? Aren't you using the new battle plans I sent you?
They sent a plane through the underground highway. We couldn't have.
Unbelievable. I'll have to put a lid on the sabotage operation.
What about us, man?
Get off the line. Black Eagle Actual out. Break it off! Break! On target! We have executed authority on all Cascadian officers. We'll move in when K-9A finishes up.
Driver locked on.
We're being tracked!
K-9A, bombs away. This is CP. We're under attack. We're sustaining massive damage.
It's mostly the flak that's scaring me. I don't realize I'm getting hit.
We just lost almost every single officer above captain just now. We can't know that for sure. Look at that tent and tell me anyone survived.
Good talk. We've got a lock.
We have reports from all Black Eagle divisions west of Arizona Station. The Federation has started offensive operations, and we need orders. There's no one left to give orders. Do what you can. Hello? Hello? God damn it! We're losing units on the front line! Chain of command is breaking, and our fire support pipeline is non-existent now. What the hell happened? The entire chain of command died. K-9A, locked on. Enemy destroyed.
Oh, we're 4 HP in the dream again.
Ride! Just get away from here! We'll regroup when fast calls the rally!
On target!
Throttle locked on.
All right, that was fun.
Being cut off. Driver, RTB.
That is a pretty intense ground attack once you make it through the tunnel.
Divisional battle plans? I got a feeling our problems here in Magadan will be resolved a lot faster than anticipated.
Pete is so far up his ass with coordinating the counteroffensive right now that he didn't even have time to debrief you, so, hey.
I'll keep it real with you, driver. I thought you were roadkill out there, so I'm out a few big ones. Can you blame me?
Alright. Enough about that. Vita did message off some bullet points, but I'll summarize the important parts for you. Good job. You pulled off a miracle out there. Thanks to you, this whole Cascadian business might be wrapped up soon. That being said, I'm sure we'll be out there soon enough, so... Hey, we'll take a rest, driver. You earned it. I got a feeling this will get worse before it gets better.
Right, on to the next one. What do they have in store after that? Might have been the highlight of the campaign.
K9, your time in active service is about to come to an end. The Federation military in its full strength has arrived.
What?
It's all hands on deck for this last battle. We need everyone that we can get, and K9's performance in the last month has been crucial to the war effort. If we can force the Cascadians off Magadan, I believe it would be within my power to relieve the reservist forces from their duties.
Yeah, just get the briefing underway. Sooner we're done with this, the better.
Age before beauty, cop.
Yeah, you'd know a little about that, wouldn't you, old-timer?
A month being wingman, and you're still...
With the majority of the Federation military now in Magadan, we'll be once again using the Bering Strait as the corridor between the Federation and Cascadia. The importance of this route cannot be overstated, especially since, regrettably, a mercenary-led airstrike recently struck against our Pacific hub in Sawaki. Suffice to say, that particular route is off-limits momentarily.
I was thinking about a vacation there after all this. Damn it.
With this particular offensive, we will use the overwhelming force of the Federation to repel the Cascadians from our land. And from there, Cascadia will be returned to the fold. That, however, is not within your operational boundaries. We've now returned to the initial landfall site for the Cascadians, and if we can cut off their original landing point, we can effectively force them off Magadan. K9, provide direct combat air support and terminate the enemy.
All right. So it looks like this one is just going to be a grinder. Let's see. Oh, I get access to the VX-23. Oh. I gotta do it for IT, but I'm real tempted to switch to one of those single seat super planes.
Special forces picked up the Cascadian operation plan when Driver hit their base. General Faust's intention for invading Magadan hasn't been to take territory. It's been to destroy all of Magadan's geothermal and cordium industry.
It's gonna be a cold winter ahead.
We staved off the worst of the damage thanks to you. Now look alive. Rock 6 actual to all forward elements. Report to my call sign and kick off the operation. Section leaders, you have your orders. This is a sideshow before we get to Cascadia. K9, I've heard good things about you and Driver. Think you can help us clear the field? We'll do what we can. Rookie engaging.
Cobb, going for it.
Break engaged. Driver, get us in, buddy. K9, engage.
K9,
Where are those flat cannons?
Missile on the way. We are Red Cop 1. We have inbound communications from Peacekeeper groups Steel, Jade, Onyx, Ivory, Black, and Tanager. We're requesting permission to enter the AO.
Oh shit.
Negative. Call them off and have them block down their flanks. Copy. PK Crimson however is crossing the IDO immediately. What do we do? You think I have the authority to stop Crimson 1? Let them go. Eminent domain on Whiskey Station. How the hell did we lose the front in less than 1 month? Respectfully, Captain. I think we know how much a good pilot matters here. Don't I know it? Stand by for orders.
This music is great. Shit.
Just stay in formation with driver.
I did not want to take a hit this early in the op.
The oldest goddamn war story. Air power ruling the day. We can't deploy them. Not here. One thing at a time. Continue the evacuation. Keep rolling. No snow means the tanks can spearhead better.
Allied forces are reporting full engagement up and down
He was straight on. I could have taken him out then and there.
this flag. Roger all. Brock to all Brock elements. ROE has remained the same. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
So this is what the war machine looks like, huh?
Brock Delta reports at least 80 KIA Charlie Romeos on position Maxwell. Proceed on pace.
Wow, all of those missed.
Just more cogs in the machine now. General Faust, you're several days behind schedule on the pullback. You should not be in Mogadon.
This war has changed, Griffiths. You heard what Elizabeth told you when we lost Presidia. Stay in your lane.
We're several days out from Prospero, and we're projected to take Presidia.
Prospero.
You are needed here.
Don't talk to me about what's needed. You're making a deal you know nothing about. No more half measures.
No, I get it.
Ideas that this is just an independence war. I need volunteers. I don't care if you're mercenaries or my fellow countrymen. In order to secure the future, we are going to go on a mission.
Belay an order. If anyone goes, you will be left behind. Don't you dare abandon your country. Our country? Faust! We're going with boss. It's better than just waiting to sit here and die. Hell, why not?
Destroyed.
Enemies firing at you, drive up. Faust has abandoned your command post. What the hell is she doing? What's wrong? This is Captain Woodward of the warship Eminent Domain. I will be assuming command of the evacuation operation. Maintain current orders. We'll get you out of here. Fox 3. Radar lock. Watch out.
I do think flight action is at its best when it's really leaning into the like radio drama that takes place while you're flying around blowing shit up. And they are definitely leaning on that this mission. I'm a big fan.
Hey, guys and gals, let's get out of here before we get in over our heads. Stardust can't stop us all. Follow me. Pretty sure Lord Stratic has a strip up here.
Do we keep Confrontation, Frontline commander of the forces currently engaged with you, Cascadian commander. Go ahead with communique.
The fortunes of this war change day by day. In this battle, fortune favors the Federation, and you will force us off Magadan. I admit this, and I ask for a momentary truce and cessation of hostilities for all active Cascadian Independence Force units to evacuate and leave. You have my word that we will return directly to Cascadia. No one else needs to die.
Whether you retreat or fight today, the outcome is the same.
This war is going to be over soon. There's no more need for this to go on.
RTO, verify the wire immediately. My verification code.
Copy. Making inquiry. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Understood. Relay. Crystal Kingdom denies the request. Proceed with hostilities.
Very well. Continue the engagement. Cut this chair to the rebels. Strike all codes from the Jerusalem.
What? You're going to kill them all?
Several squads of active peacekeeper for ISF have started vectoring toward our position now. We need to move.
We still have men on the beaches.
Sir!
Those bastards! All ships stand by for the last recoveries and then move out. The ships, they're moving.
K9, do what needs to be done.
Roger.
K9A, missile on you.
This is reminding me a lot of the Ace Combat 7 DLC missions.
Ground strike successful.
Have you seen the Tim video on the Ace Combat series? No, I'm not familiar. I will have to check that out later. Maybe after I finish streaming so I can rest my fingies. I deeply regret saying fingies. Yeah, this music is great. I don't know where Fan and RB found Jose, but I'm so glad they did. This is such a great creative team that has worked on this.
Enemies locking onto you.
I used to hold the opinion that good music is cheating because it can do a lot to make you feel a certain way. I've softened that opinion since. I think that it is part of the game developer's toolbox. But this is the kind of moment that makes me think that. Because they do so much for mood with the music in this mission.
up and bring in the transport ships once we're in the clear. We're moving to Cascadia within 24 hours. Chase that battleship! All peacekeepers, drive them away!
Also, props to Fan.
The battle has been won.
This is doing a really good job fitting into the gaps in the Project Wingman campaign.
Getting out of here. Delta, heading home. K9A, good job out there. RT base.
Like, I feel like I remember something about Eminent Domain being damaged.
In less than a month, thanks to you, Division K9,
in one of the P-Dub missions in the main campaign.
Has been driven off from Magadan,
And it makes sense, because they overextended into Magadan.
Federation forces are now streaming across the Bering Strait again, and landing in Cascadia in order to put an end to their rebellion. Under normal circumstances, K9 would be deactivated, and you would be allowed to return to your regular lives.
Just rip the bandage off, Vita.
K9 is being asked to be on standby as General Faust is being hunted down. Although the main invasion force has been dealt with, her splinter group has yet to be found. ISR is chasing down leads. However, until Faust is dealt with, K9 will have to be on call.
Alright, on to the next one. Sounding very Final Mission.
It's always something. Second we start packing up to go home, we get told to stay on base.
I think you and Driver were born for this life, Cobb. You've both got enough fire in you to keep on fighting.
K9, General Faust has been found. ISR has reported that just offshore, Faust has linked up with a sizable element of mercenary and Cascadian airships. We're still trying to get the details on their exact force composition, but we're expecting an air assault.
Air assault where? It's not like there's anything still left standing after the invasion.
There is one strategic location of importance that his forces didn't break down. Base Station 0. This is Magadan's largest geothermal facility, and it was just outside of the front line enough that, outside of a few air raids, Faust's main forces were never able to secure it. Crystal Kingdom anticipates that Faust will move on this facility immediately, and, with most of our forces otherwise concentrated on securing a foothold back in Cascadia, K9 is on deck. Load up for heavy air combat. The Federation needs you.
Here we go. Yeah, this is some final boss type shit. Come here, you. There we go. God, I love a good turn fight.
I'd rather the Federation over bounty hunters anyway.
You marks aren't even fit to be called dogs. You're nothing but scum. In my casino, there's an open battle where the Federation will finally be done with all of you. Excuse me as I put the odds in my favor.
Oh, this one SK-30. Thanks.
Box 3.
Enemy target down.
All immediate attack is down, but we have incoming from 140. Heavy cordium signature.
Zero to everything! Here comes the big one!
Come on, rack up!
I don't know if the Federation is willing to insult me enough by constantly sending you reservists after me. But I suppose that's what the Federation does. Make people into who they need them to be. For you four, it's being a pain in my ass.
The Cascadian White Fleet. Enemy diplomatic front.
Oh, that's a lot of flack.
K9, you can take them down. It's not impossible.
Real inspiring words, Vita. Come on, K9. Let's go.
All Black Eagle elements, engage. May the Mother of Dust find us all.
All brothers! Engagement!
I don't know who this guy is that they got for the provisional officer, but he's having a great time.
Maintain to 340.
Yeah, Jack. Faust VA is Kira Buckland. So you've heard her in a lot of things, probably.
K9A, box 2.
No, she's 2B in Nier Automata. She's Jolene in JoJo's Part 6. And a bunch of stuff. You know, Kira, so hot right now. Oh, that's a lot of flack. I'm scared. Alright, that airship is ready to pop.
Within gun range.
My plan here is to pick off the two Anuras before focusing on Faust's cruiser. That should be one. It is still flying. Damn. There we go. That's one Anura down. I am scared of this flak.
It's in your hands, driver. I leave it to you.
This music is great. There we go. Hit. Ah. Alright, second Anura is ready to go.
Get all wonders into the facility. The emergency buildings are supposed to withstand another calamity if it comes down to it. There's nothing left I can tell you all to do! Just shoot at it!
Love you, provisional officer.
What's your final play, you maniacs?
Okay, took out a flat cannon. That's gonna help.
How does it feel getting your asses kicked by a bunch of weekend warriors? You're all
There we go. Second Anura down.
The end of history is almost upon us. We will let the world know what Cascadia will do when final judgment is at hand. K-Hawk Maxim Violis, the Stella Agposit, Serothel face, by any means necessary. My countrymen are coming for you all. You can't.
Yeah, I really hope people didn't play this before the main campaign, because Frontline-59 does not teach you how to fight airships.
I've starved a continent once. I'll do it again. For the good of mankind.
Jesus! That's a weird flex. Oh my god, a bot squadron.
By the dust.
Incoming Cascadian fighters! Don't get distracted, K9!
Lay a course so every ship is firing aft.
Load every round we have! HE, AP, we repeat, everything!
Oh my god.
Good job. All ships lock with the Roosevelt. Bring everything to bear. Come on, driver, evade.
Well, it's not a Project Wingman final boss. Unless it's a bullet hell.
Enemy ship fires within minimum range. Override all safeties.
Oh shit. I need to do something about those cannons.
No Maydays, no SOSs. We give ourselves to the Earth today. Guns overheating. Drop the barrels and replace them. Break it off. Break. Even crushing these airships into them won't be enough. We have breaches in sector H and G. They're about to cook off the wing.
Jesus, it is real scary to try and approach that thing. A lot less scary now that that roided out flak isn't flying my way. You're joking! Why are there 2 more airships? Oh! Oh my god, I'm at 1 HP in a dream! Oh my god, I just came so close to dying. Chat, I am, in fact, cooked. Hey, Ika. I'm gonna load up on a super plane for this. I think I'm gonna take the 37. Yeah, I need AOA for this. Flares are not cutting it.
K9, E6 here. Looks like we weren't the only ones left to mop up. We'll be manning the defenses down here, but we can only do so much.
Orcon, be advised. Cordium interference cuts into our radar. We'll be right on top of you when they start attacking.
Keep your eyes on. Let's start poking holes. We pull this off, we go down in history. Hell show, Kaiser.
You've got inbound mercenaries from all directions. K9, engage.
I think you can do, I think you can finish that fight in the F-14, but it was definitely going to be hard. I had plenty of ammo. It was just maneuverability and avoiding damage was where I was falling short.
If we don't, the Federation will trade itself alive. Whatever damage happens, we repair. And if we can't, we walk around. This is what it means to be a
So that is probably something I will try to do off stream, like that time I did Kings in the trainer plane, because it's not going to be very interesting to watch. It's just going to be a flex to say that I did it. I would much rather Just slide in on the tail. Oh, missed. There we go. And clean these guys up. He's gonna head on me. That'll work. I think I want to take these guys down with the guns. Try to conserve my MLAAs for Faust's airship. Shit. Well, it's scary close to the cordium. Alright, back to Faust. She's done a lot of voice work. She's in Hellsing Ultimate Bridge. Yeah. Kira is one of the unicorns who started out doing like internet dubbing and then has managed to make a career out of it. So big props. Shit, I'm already at 25? I'm gonna die! Oh my god. Okay. Once more, with feeling. There we go. Naika, this is not the run. I have no faith. And I'm glad you have faith, but that makes one of us. I mean the next one. Yeah, this one's just a warm-up. I just have to be real ammo efficient in this section, and then real health efficient in the actual boss. last one before the boss.
All immediate attack is down, but we have incoming from 140. Heavy cordium signature.
Reload everything! Here comes the big one!
Come on, rack up! I don't know if the Federation is willing to insult me enough by constantly sending you reservists after me. But I suppose that's what the
Where is it?
Federation does.
There it is.
Make people into who they need them to be.
Okay.
You four, it's being a pain in my ass.
The Cascadian White Fleet. The diplomatic flotilla turned into warships. K9, you
That ought to do some damage.
not impossible.
Real inspiring words, Vita. Come on, K9. Let's go.
All Black Eagle elements, engage. May the Mother of Dust find us all.
There we go. Yeah, those are going to shape those turrets off. I'm going to hold the rest of my MLAs until the later phases, because that super flak is scary.
Maintain to 340. Get to orbit over that facility. That's all that matters.
The enemy's on you.
Pilot Will!
Tracking all targets!
Keep those hell batteries back for a hot swap. Enemy aircraft shot down.
Closer, you sons of bitches.
Radar lock.
Take them apart! Piece by piece!
Fox 2, Fox 2.
We have almost 40 gun batteries. Why aren't they shut down yet? Firing repair isn't equipped to deal with these type of attacks.
Actually, gun down an unarmed Anura. Maybe. I feel like these have more HP than Anuras from the main campaign.
Driver, I leave it to you. Driver, locked on.
There we go. Now don't get hit by the wreck.
Give it everything you've got! We will make the Federation eat itself alive!
Get all wounded into the facility. The emergency buildings are supposed to withstand another calamity that comes down to it. There's nothing left I can tell you all to do! Just shoot at it!
Well, that Anura is harmless. I'm gonna worry about the turrets.
Enemy plane shot down.
What's your final play, you maniacs?
Radar lock. Fox 2. Shoot them, driver.
The end of history is almost upon us!
I didn't have lock.
We won't let the world know what Cascadia will do when final judgment is at hand. K-Hawk Maxim Violas, Destella Ekposit, sorte your fates! By any means necessary!
Alright. Much better spot now. I think I want to try and gun down Orion Squadron.
This is Orion Squadron. General Faust, we're with you. By the dust. By the dust.
Incoming Cascadian fighters. Don't get distracted.
Yep, that'll work.
Locked on target.
Lay a course so every ship is firing aft.
Load every round we have! HE, AP, repeat, everything!
Can thin these guys pretty down while they're outside range of the Roosevelt's guns.
Bring everything to bear.
And then my life will be easier. Well, out of range. I think these flak shells are just spawning around me.
In gun range.
Federation fighters in narrow range. Override all safeties.
Locked on target. Hostiles getting radar lock.
Multiple casualties on board. Operational capacity is dropping.
Stay on the mission. No maydays. No SOSs. We give ourselves to the Earth today.
Oh, that ship is scary.
Guns overheating. Drop the barrels and replace them.
Cleared for guns.
Even crushing these airships into them won't be enough.
Man, I really hope I've seen every phase, because if there's more, I'm gonna be hard pressed.
We have breaches in sector H and G. They're about to cook off the wing.
Drop everything that is in ammo, even the deck.
Direct hit makes the odds better.
Rip MLAs for that. I think they all mostly collided with the hull. I'm maneuvering in a way that makes it hard to hit the turrets. There we go.
Every single town and city that the Federation brought war to. This is repentance of our world's sins against Oceania.
Okay, I think that's Sam's site. Yeah, that's the last turret. I just gotta clean up this last fighter.
Sending them back to the colony.
Okay, let me look at chat. Shout out to Magadan Oblast. Is Magadan a real place, like in Russia or Ukraine?
The enemy fleet has taken massive damage. We're getting collateral
Because that
down.
would make sense. There's a lot of places in Project Wingman that are based on real locales. Oh my god!
Driver shot down.
No way! Wow, this mission is brutal. And the game crashed. Alright, I'm restarting. Had a crash, but we're back. Now, it's funny, we were talking earlier about how I feel like most of the time you don't really fail a mission in a flight action game because it's too hard. You fail because you messed up. Well, this is feeling a lot like a mission that you failed because it's hard. This might be the hardest flight action mission I've ever played. Having finished like all of AC7 plus the DLC on Ace, playing through the base campaign on Mercenary, this is brutal. Blame the game? No, it's a skill issue. But I wasn't expecting to have to lock in.
K9, A6 here. Looks like we're right on the only ones left to move up. We'll be manning the defenses down here, but we can only do so much.
This is on hard. I wonder what Mercenary is gonna do. We just slide in on that tail. Oh, Andy's dead. Alright, Aika, you did say the next one was the run. So this is now the run. Oh, the VX-23 has twin-linked machine guns. That's new, I think. Mercenary's gonna make you do a backflip in real life every time you AOA. God. I would die in real life. Maybe that's the difficulty change, is if you die on mercenary mode, you die for real. That would be wish fulfillment for some players. Not me, though. This guy's like one shot. Kind of hoping my team will just finish him off. There we go. I cannot believe I didn't get hit. Yeah, this is the run. Trust. I mean, I have way more missiles to bring to bear because of the MLA-2s and MLA-3s. That's going to be really useful against the airships. I feel like the SK-37 probably... I wouldn't hate having more standard missiles, because you have 4 on the rail instead of 2, but I think it's the same 184 base as the VX. Alright, here we go.
All immediate attack is down, but we have incoming from 140. Heavy cordium signature.
Reload everything! Here comes the big one!
Come on, rack up! I don't know if the Federation is willing
Let's
to
get some
accept
altitude.
by constantly sending you reservists after me. But I suppose that's what the Federation does. Make people into who they need them to be. For you four, it's being a pain in my ass.
The Cascadian White Fleet. The diplomatic flotilla turned into warships.
Yeah, how can... Oh!
Take them down.
How can that airship move like that?
Inspiring words, Vita. Come on, K9. Let's go.
Faust put the AOA limiter on an airship.
May the Mother of Dust find us all.
Yeah, the Federation officer is a lot of fun. He's been in a couple missions earlier in the campaign. He's the provisional Federation officer because everybody above him died.
That's all that matters.
K9A, return. Enemies locking onto you.
It's... I did not want to take a hit there. Okay, the Anuras are almost defanged. Alright, good. The Anuras, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore. And just focus on dealing with Faust's guns. Oh, I think the flak shot down my missiles. That I hate that. Flak doing flak things? Please nerf.
Locked on target.
Get all wounded into the facility. The emergency buildings are supposed to withstand another calamity if it comes down to it.
Go ahead and pick off these Anuras. Oh, the Federation officer. Just shoot at it. Oh, I'm gonna... Ooh, this is the run. I've 69 hull. Nice. This is how I know. This is the run. Alright, phase 2. Let's go. My ammo economy is better. Health, you could take it or leave it. I think the same plan here. So I want to pick off Orion while I'm outside of range of most of their guns on the Roosevelt. Down. Two. I'm gonna get hit by this. I need to create distance from the Roosevelt. Here, have some of these. I think RB learned from the cheese that you could do to Crimson 1 that you should not have a single target final boss. %. It's down to 1 Orion left. I think I've got all the flat cannons in this phase. I had a clear shot, but I need to dodge this missile. There we go. Should just be a couple of AA and SAMs. Yeah, I think 2 AA, 1 SAM. Or 1 AA, 2 SAMs. Yeah. Need to do a vertical strike here. One SAM, and then what I hope is the final phase. I need to get away before this thing's new guns come live. Alright, I think I know what to do. I just need to get rid of the super flak and the beams and the railguns, and then I'll be fine. Would like to take these Arceons out first, if I can. Shit, 20%. Getting hits, but no kills. Oh! I flew into that one. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. 100 hull would be better, but okay. Yeah. To defeat an airship, shoot at it until it dies. Honestly. I wish that I, Oh, that's funny. The super flak from the previous run hadn't totally, despawned. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of wish fulfillment if, they let you use the Project Wingman Mark 1 after finishing the campaign. Because, that railgun can one-shot airships. Probably not Faust's. Yeah, this is a bit of a meat grinder.
Just keep them away from the facility! Round them off! K9 can deal with actually shooting them down!
Yeah, 3 hours ago, I was like, oh, I'll just stream Frontline-59, be quick and easy. We'll just run through the campaign real quick, like real quick. And now we've learned that I shouldn't be allowed to do bombing runs. I shouldn't be allowed to fly through tunnels. And Kira Buckland's got hands. Oh, the cursor's stuck on screen. There we go. wonder if the play is the VX with flares. It's pretty maneuverable on its own.
Warning, you're being tracked. All immediate attack is down, but we have incoming from 140. Heavy cordium signature.
I just gotta lock in.
Come on, rack up.
I don't know if the Federation is willing to insult me enough by constantly sending you reservists after me. But I suppose that's what the Federation does. Make people into who they need them to be. For you four, it's being a pain in my ass.
The Cascadian White Fleet. A diplomatic flotilla turned into warships.
Come on, flat cannons. Nope.
K9, you can take them down. It's not impossible.
Real inspiring words, Vita. Come on, K9. Let's go.
All Black Eagle elements, engage. May the Mother of Dust find us all.
There we go.
Maintain to 340. Get to orbit over that facility. That's all that matters.
Yeah, new plan is we're gonna rush down the flat cannons. So I think those are the scariest part. I think I got them all in this phase.
Shoot them, driver.
There we go. That's one in our deflaud. There we go. Now it's going like a regular airship fight. Alright, new plan. I'm going to get rid of the super flak before Orion Squadron gets into range. Come on. Power up. There we go.
Don't get distracted, K9. Still away. Go evasive.
All ships locked with the Roosevelt. Bring everything to bear.
Target priority is a real challenge here. I think I got most of the flat cannons. I think one is still active. That's a lot more breathing room to deal with Orion. Deal with that last flat cannon. There we go. That was one shot. One AA gun left, and I'm at 78 health, doing much better going into the third phase. Let's get some altitude. Do a vertical strike. Come on, flat cannon. Nope, I got two of the beam cannons. I'll take that. Oh, I'm scared. Hit, yes. Shit. Need to get that flat cannon. Okay. I think that's the last flat cannon, which makes me feel a lot more comfortable. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly beam cannons left on the Roosevelt. Okay, I think this is it, chat. Cut the volume of fire down to something more manageable. Okay, I think the Roosevelt's only got a couple beam cannons left. Can get rid of these other airships first. I think that's the last turret on the Roosevelt. This is about to be real satisfying. There we go. Oh. Oh, they're going to the one place that the Federation hasn't conquered. Spice!
Something that every mercenary will regard as holy. If you drag this war out any longer, they will use it. And this world will become a battlefield. It's the only way for mankind to survive. We either kill you all, or you kill every last Cascadian.
Faust and the White Fleet are splashed. We'll have SOF move in and confirm her KIA. K9, you did it. Remain on station.
What the hell was she talking about?
We're little people. It's not our deal. What matters to me is that we're done. We get to go home.
Oh. That's cool. I know what those are. Wow. All right. Chat, what do we think? the story continues in Project Wingman, I will be shook if somebody finishes this before the main campaign. Awesome and challenging. Yeah, that definitely had hands. I think it was a really interesting concept for a DLC, especially considering how sort of open and shut Project Wingman is in the main campaign. I think that there's some standout missions. The tunnel run was awesome. That last mission is memorable, if only for how much of a kick in the nats it is. This is definitely something that I want to play through again, and something I'm interested to think about more. I kind of dig these, like, be the bad guys campaigns, and I think it does a good job humanizing the people of the Federation, you know, because they do a lot of the Federation just sort of being like the big bad evil force in the main campaign, and that makes sense because you're playing on the side of the Cascadians. Oh, that was great. I was just thinking, man, I wish I had an excuse to play Plane Game. And here we are. What was that, like 6 missions? Yeah. So it's on the small side. Not super surprised because Sector D2 is such a small team. And I don't know how much dev time this got since it was, made for the PlayStation release. I'm glad it's finally here. I'm really glad that this is no longer shackled to the PlayStation. Because I think it's an important companion piece to the main campaign. But that's it. I didn't really have a plan. I just really wanted to play this once I found out it was out, and I really felt like I should hop on and do that with people. So thank you guys for coming out. And yeah, I think we'll just wind down here. Again, thank you guys. I had fun. I hope that you guys had fun if you were watching. I hope you were able to at least take some enjoyment out of my more embarrassing deaths. But I think that is gonna do it until next time. So I would expect to hear from me sooner rather than later. And I will catch you guys later. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Join the Discord if you haven't. I'd love to hang out and see what you guys think. Hear more thoughts about the campaign. I want to think about it more. And really like dig into it with people. For now, have a good one. And I'll see you next time.